Okay, so weeks ago I did a video on the Libertad. It was the present day Libertad that we have now. I did everything on the 1 ounce, mintage, reverse proofs, 5 ounces, and it has so much history that I told you I was only gonna do a video on that one because going through all 4 varieties would have just been way too long of a video, would have lost your guys' interest. So today I'm going to go over the very first Libertad that came out right here in 1982 and what the difference is between each of the varieties, between the type 1 from 1982 all the way to the present, and why I'm conflicted on which one is my favorite. Let's get to it.
But there's a couple things I want to go over before we get into the video, and that is, in no way am I trying to get you to like and subscribe to my channel. But on the other hand, if you have an unhealthy addiction to gold, silver, and numismatics like I do, you're in the right place. And as viewers, you don't get the recognition that you deserve. So I want to say thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my content. It helps me out tremendously. With all that being said, let's roll it.
So like I stated in the intro, there are 4 different varieties of Libertads. Starting back to the first one from 1982. If you want to see all the details about the most current one, the Type 4, I have a video about that. You'll have to click on my channel and scroll down. It's called the Silver Mexican Libertad Unmatched Beauty. But just for today's video, I'm going to be going over the other 3. And although you'll be seeing the Type 4, I'm not going to go into crazy detail about it. So Libertads are special. You know, we all know that. You either love them for their very low mintage numbers, their beautiful designs of how the obverse and reverse really complement each other. But the one thing that they all have in common is that the reverse of the coin, and I messed this up in the first video, yes, this is actually the reverse of the coin. The lady, or the angel of independence, and then the obverse of the coin displays the coat of arms. So I guess that's a super common misconception. I did a lot of research. I've been collecting coins for a long time, and even I messed that up in my first video. I said that this was the obverse because in all the graded coins out there, they usually will put the obverse in the front. You know, even like this reverse proof 5-ounce Libertad, this is actually the reverse of the coin. So I apologize that I messed that up in the very first video. A couple of you were polite and corrected me and said that is a very common misconception. So reverse of the coin, obverse of the coin, reverse of the coin, obverse of the coin. Everyone remember that. So here is the Type 1 Libertad. Now I have a raw version, which means that it is not graded, and then I have a graded one right here, which is very special because it's graded through PCGS and it is the finest known, meaning that there are none in any better condition through at least PCGS. So there are 37 other ones in this grade, but there are none better. So this was a pricey little piece, but it was worth every penny to me because, like you've seen, I love Libertads. That's the first year it came out, and the Type 1 is so cool and different from all the rest, and I'll show you why. So it doesn't have reeded edges on there. When I say reeded edges, I mean it doesn't have those little focus, doesn't have those marks on the side right there. So let's get the other one. See how it's flat right there? Doesn't have these grooves on the side. And look at how compact the Type 1 is to the Type 4. I'll lay these over each other. See how small that is? And then see how thick that is right there. It's probably my favorite part about this. Now they still are 1 ounce of silver, so there's nothing different there, but it's almost like, you know, if you took out this stretched 10-ounce piece of silver and then you have this compact 10-ounce bar of silver. Still 10 ounces, it's just very compact. So that's one of my favorite parts about the Type 1 that I really enjoy. Now there's a few differences in the Type 1 and Type 2. The Type 2 came out in 1991 and it had slight changes, and they were kind of weird and unnecessary changes. You know, the lettering on the what is going on? Focus. The lettering on the Onza and Platypura. I'm sorry, that sounded super white. Changed, and some letters were bigger and smaller. The other difference, which was kind of a turnoff for me, was that they added reeded edges and they removed the Independence and Liberty written on the side right there. So not huge changes, but enough changes to be noticed. So I like the Type 1 already more than the Type 2. In 1996, we had the biggest changes there were to the coins, and it made the coins bigger like it is in today's current coin, but that didn't change the weight, it just changed the size. And the Angel of Independence changed on the reverse. You can just see the design change right there. You can see how this one is facing straight forward. This one is turned a little bit more. Now the obverse still stayed the same. So you'll get this reverse right here. It will still have the one coat of arms. Now this variation of the Libertad only lasted 3 years, and there's probably a good reason for that. It wasn't everyone's favorite. And then we have the final type, which is the current day's Libertad, where you have the original coat of arms in the center right there with 10 additional previously used coat of arms. So the first two varieties were the small compact ones. This is the original. The second, the lettering changed a little bit. They added reeded edges. And then the third, you're going to get a bigger size with one coat of arms. So this is what your front will look like. This is what your back would look like. And then your current day Libertad that has the Angel of Independence on the reverse and then 11 coat of arms on the back. Libertads in general are my favorite coin. They are a lot of other people's favorite coins to buy, but the Type 1 and the Type 4, which is the present day, are my favorites. I love the size of the first Libertad, along with the wording on the side and the single use of the coat of arms. But on the other hand, I like the Angel of Independence more than I do on the Type 1. So if the Mexican Mint is listening to me, if you guys could combine these two just for me, that would be incredible. Unfortunately, all Libertads, doesn't matter which type it is, come with a big premium due to their popularity and extremely low mintage numbers. You know, we talked about some of the highest mintage for the Libertads are probably, you know, a couple million, and that might not seem that might seem like a lot to a lot of people, but when you compare it to the American Silver Eagle right here, you know, the American Silver Eagle has, gosh, I think I said 45 million for 1 year, and the Libertads can reach as low as into the couple hundred, depending on if you're getting the size that you want to buy. And the Mexican Mint has done an outstanding job with their ability to make different sizes, ranging from 1/20th coins all the way to kilo coins, and then their ability to do BU along with their reverse proof. Now this is a 5 ounce right here, but they make kilo coins in BU and reverse proof. So guys, I hope you got something from this video. That's all I have for today, and I will see you in the next.